Lately, I feel like my YouTube recommended has been absolutely flooded with Black Ops 2 clips going insanely viral. These are just short little snippets of Black Ops 2 that immediately put a smile on everyone's face. But why are they gaining so much traction? Go to the comments of any one of these videos and you'll find your answer. You'll find countless people reminiscing about the days of old and discussing what once was, or in other words, nostalgia. But what is nostalgia? In the late 17th century, there was a medical student named Johannes Hofer, and he noticed this strange illness affecting Swiss soldiers who were serving in other countries. These soldiers have very real symptoms such as fatigue, irregular heartbeat, insomnia, indigestion, and fever. In fact, it got so bad that a lot of them had to be discharged from their duties. But what was causing this? They simply missed their homeland. Hofer called this condition nostalgia, Greek for longing for home. It was believed that Swiss folk songs that the soldiers would play was the cause of this quote-unquote condition, and the commanders forbid them to play these songs. As years went by and more people migrated from country to country, nostalgia was seen in various groups. So anyone separated from their native place for a long time would naturally be vulnerable to nostalgia. By the early 20th century, it was no longer viewed as a neurological disease, but rather a medical condition similar to depression. Psychologists at the time speculated that it represented difficulties of letting go of your childhood, or even a desire to return to a youthful state. Over the next few decades, the understanding of nostalgia changed in some very important ways. It no longer meant homesickness, but rather just a general longing for the past. Society no longer viewed it as an unwanted disease with a negative connotation, but it became viewed as something more positive and pleasant. You can eat or smell something that you haven't since childhood and suddenly be overwhelmed with sensory associations. That smell is no longer a smell, it's literally attached to positive memories of times of old. Nostalgia allows you to remember meaningful and rewarding experiences that you shared with others, and is a great tool to boost psychological well-being. Nostalgia has been scientifically proven to help increase feelings of self-esteem and social belonging, and can even make people act more charitably. So rather than being a case of mental distress like it was one time believed, it actually is a healthy way to cope with negative thoughts. It's common that when people are in negative emotional states, they tend to naturally use nostalgia as a way to reduce stress. In modern times though, it feels like nostalgia is everywhere. Advertisers are smart and have come to realize that people love nostalgia and have discovered how powerful of a marketing mechanism it is. We can see it in movies, television, and of course video games. Does this mean though that we're forever doomed to be stuck in the past? No, because nostalgia reminds us that our lives have meaning and value, and it helps us find the confidence and motivation to face the future head on. So the next time you see a short little 15-second Black Ops 2 video pop up in your recommended, click on it, because it's a natural way to reduce stress and help you get through difficult emotional situations.